This petition sorry start this writ petition is filed by the petitioner under Article 32 of the Constitution of India as a public interest litigation. The petition is stated to be filed in the interest of handicapped children whose parents have taken policy from the Life Insurance Corporation of India for the livelihood of their children. The petitioner himself is differently abled person as he is suffering from disease. The petitioner also is an income tax assessee whose permanent account number issued by the income tax department. He has stated that he has no personal interest in the subject matter raised in this petition, which has been filed on behalf of the handicapped children. Section 80D of the Income Tax Act 1961 provides for payment of annuity of lump sum amount for the benefit of a defendant being a person with disability in the event of the death of the individual or the member of the Hindu undivided family in whose name subscription to the scheme stipulated in the said provision has been made. Though it is a long provision for our purpose, it would be sufficient to reproduce subsection 1, 2 and 3 thereof, which are as under: deduction in respect of maintenance including medical treatment of a dependent who is a person with disability, where an assessee, being an individual or a Hindu undivided family who is a resident in India, has during the previous year incurred any expenditure for the medical treatment, training and rehabilitation of a defendant being a person with disability or paid or deposited any amount under a scheme framed in the behalf by the Life Insurance Corporation or any other issuer to the administrator or the specified company subject to the conditions specified in subsection 2 and approved by the board in this behalf of for the maintenance of a dependent being a person with a disability. The assessee shall, in accordance with the subject to the provisions of this section, be allowed a deduction of a sum of 75,000 rupees from his gross total income in respect of the previous year, provided that where such dependent is a person with severe disability, the provisions of the subsection shall have effect as if for the words 75,000 rupees the words 125,000 rupees had been substituted. The deduction under clause B of subsection 1 shall be allowed only if the following conditions are fulfilled, namely the scheme referred to in clause B of subsection 1 provides for payment of annuity or lump sum amount for the benefit of a dependent being a person with a disability in the event of the death of the individual or the member of the Hindu undivided family in whose name subscription to the scheme has been made. The assessee nominees either the dependent being a person with a disability or any other person or a trust to receive the payment on this behalf for the benefit of the dependent being a person with a disability. If the dependent being a person with a disability in the individual or the member of the Hindu undivided family referred to in subsection 2, an amount equal to the amount paid or deposited under clause B of subsection 1 shall be deemed to be the income of the assessee of the previous year in which such amount is received by the assessee and shall accordingly be chargeable to tax as the income of that